Welcome to All About Research, the go-to podcast for busy teachers delivering NCFE Level 1 to Technical Awards, hosted by myself, Rachel.
And Beth. We're both experienced provider development officers here at NCFE,
Each bite-sized episode is packed with practical insights, top tips, and expert guidance on all things research.
helping you make the most of your research. Hi, everyone, and welcome to that All About Research, our brand new podcast from the provider development team. I'm Beth. I'm one of the provider development officers for the research qualification, and my background is creative industries. I've worked in the industry and taught for over 20 years, and I'm joined by
Me, Rachel, hello. I work alongside Beth in the provider development team, and my background's been business and digital, and taught for over 20 years as well. So, welcome. So, whether you're returning or you're here just to get started or you've been delivering our research in the past, I hope you're going to get something from these episodes with us.
So are you ready to catch up on the new updates for 25-26? Curious about the new support tools and the platforms that me and Rachel have got lined up to make your life easier as a teacher. We've got our brand new 3Ps, which is the podcast. This is our very first one, the Padlet and the Provider Hub, which is on our website.
So let's start with the NEA, the non-examined assessment. Now, there's been a few changes this year, and we just want to make sure that you're in the loop and you know what's happening.
So we'll talk you through what's new, what's staying the same, and these new updates and how they're designed to make things easier for you and more manageable for your learners.
And just think of it as a refresh, so it's not a rewrite, and we'll point you to where you'll find all the guidance and everything we discussed today.
So one of the key areas we want to highlight is the command verbs, those action words like describe, evaluate, or compare that appear in the assessment tasks. Understanding these is crucial because they tell the learners exactly what kind of responses to expect.
And for example, it's a task what says explain. It's not just about stating the facts, it's about giving reasons or showing how something works. If it says justify, learners need to back up their answers with evidence of reasoning.
So the verbs are staying the same, the consistency, but the guidance it will be clearer with clearer definitions and examples to help you as your teachers and your learners to interpret the words. And it's about building confidence and how to approach the tasks.
Yeah. So whether you're just sort of planning lessons or supporting learners with the NEA, understanding the command verbs is just such a great place to start, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's the command verbs. So look out for them in your tutor guidance. They've been updated. And the next update for 25-26 is the clarification process. So it's a new release clarification process this year that NCFE are rolling out. It's a more structured timeline and you'll know exactly when the materials are available and how to access them.
And we're also going to explain the new schedule as well. So how clarification documents will be shared with yourselves and how things in these changes and sort of just like help you plan ahead with a little bit more confidence. So let's start off with some key dates. And so I've just pulled together the big ones, what you'll probably want to mark in your calendar for the NEA. And they're your submission deadlines. So Tuesday, the 2nd of September, the release of the draft NEA and the clarification window will open. So that is the 2nd of September. It'll be in draft format. And on the 2nd of September, we do not expect you to deliver this live with your learners. It's only a draft. And Tuesday, the 16th of September, the clarification window closes. And then the 1st of October, the release of the final NEA will come out. And that's when you can then deliver to your learners. So the 1st of October is your delivery start date. And then finally, the 30th of April, each academic year, your submission date is where you upload all your learners' marks. So that is the 30th of April. And for other events we've got planned this year, please have a look on our provider hub on the website. We'll put the link in the description for you, and you can check out how to book on to some theme group Q&As and anything else we've got going on during the year.
So we're highlighting, aren't we, the updates throughout the year, how to sync your planning tools and no more last minute surprises. And it's also, isn't it, making sure you update with a newsletter.
Yeah,
making sure you've got your newsletter as your contact so you get the updates.
and also visit the Joint Council for Qualifications. I knew I had to get that out. They have been doing work with multiple awarding organisations. So check out their key updates for preparing for the NEA in assessments. So please check out their website for the most up-to-date rules and regulations around that.
It's quite a big document, but it's got really good information, and it'll help you if you deliver multiple NEAs in your schools as well, won't it?
And it'll work well with the tutor guidance.
Yeah.
So hand in hand with your tutor guidance.
So the 3Ps, Rachel, what are we doing this year for our 3Ps?
Oh, well, first up, we've started our first podcast. So thank you for joining us. Please subscribe and please share and leave any reviews you can. That would be great. And we'll just come on any updates throughout the year. If you've signed up, you should automatically get these little quick notifications quite quickly with any changes from NCFE regarding the VCERTs.
Great. And then we've got the Padlet and the Sandbox. You join through the provider hub, and it's either through a QR code or a link. You can use it on a computer or on your phone. It's really quick on your phone as well. And what the Padlet is the Padlet is like mine and Rachel's notice board, where we'll have key information, events, and we'll have the podcast links. So that's our notice board to you. But then within Padlet, there's a Sandbox. And the Sandbox is like your notice board for teachers to interact with each other, make contacts, share information. It's a sharing safe space, and we are going to do another podcast further with another team member from our team who has already rolled the Padlet and the Sandbox out with the T levels. But it's your community, it's your VCERT community. So the Padlet is the overall notice board, and the Sandbox is your sharing space. And just remember, on the Padlet and the Sandbox, we'll have no discussion about live assessments, but it's all dead clear on there. So that's one of our 3Ps.
Yep. And then finally, Beth and I have just touched on it. So on our website, when you hover on the qualification tab and go down to delivery support, we've got a VCERT page, and that's our support hub. So we've refreshed it. We've tried to put as much information for each stage of delivery in one place, so you don't have to sort of navigate the website as much. So we've got direct links, so everything should be there for pre-delivery all the way through to year 2. On there as well, we've got options where you can book on to a one-to-one session, a little consultation with either Beth or myself. And we are doing theme bi-monthly Q&A sessions. So each month we'll have a theme and come along, and it's just going to be a place where we can discuss and share ideas together in a safe, open space.
Lots going on, isn't there? But it's
It
like
is.
loads of support for teachers. So how we get onto the platforms? So podcasts.
Yep, so we're going through Podbean is going to be our host. So subscribe for regular audio updates and mini guides and video updates as well.
And the Padlet you can access through the Provider Development Hub. There's a QR code or a link. You can also search on Padlet as well. And you don't need to be signed up for Padlet to be able to access the Padlet.
Perfect. and don't miss the brand new provider development support hub. So on this page, you're going to have access to everything we talk about all year, really. So it's your go-to hub for quick access to everything we're delivering and offering this year for V6.
So that's a wrap on our first ever
know.
podcast information. We had loads of information to get out today, didn't we, for
We
your
did.
start in the academic year. But all this support is to help you as a teacher, isn't it, to make teachers feel confident. We used to be teachers. We know, having this information's crucial, and just being ready, isn't it, for 25, 26?
Yeah, and know we're here to support you as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to follow, share, or leave a review.
Until next time, be prepared.
And know we're here for you.
And stay connected.